Name and just your role locally in the rap community.
My name is Lock Piccalo, one half of a group called Piccalo.
So you said you're working. You have a new song coming out, Runway. Tell me about that.
Runway Walk is like a song like for models and things like that, because it's like the runway walk. It's like, but my vision of runway walk is like taking somebody out of McDonald's and turning them into this supermodel because they don't know that they are a supermodel. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's like you got everything what a supermodel has, but you don't have the person behind you to put you in that place. So it's like I'm taking regular people that's just got their regular beauty and uh, taking it to another level. You know what I mean? Like dusting them off right here, polishing up that, and then laying it out there for the world to see. You feel me?
So Locks worked on that song. What was his role in that?
Well, Lux, we was together at the studio working on some music, couple of beats. He played for me. I like. So I did a couple of songs that day, and then later he called me back. He said he had some more music for me, and it was like one of these tracks that was stuck in my head. And like I had the beat for I say like close to like a month, but every time I heard the beat, it was like channeling my mind to say this is like a woman song, like a praise the woman song. You feel me? So, and like the beat got a tempo where I know women like to drop and pop and lock. You know what I'm saying? And do their little twist and shake grind thing. So like it couldn't be better than putting this wordplay on top of this beat so they could be married. You know what I'm saying? And once I married them, it kind of came out exquisite. You know what I mean?
So when I talked to him, he sort of talked about how, in addition to being an artist, he likes producing the engineering side of things. And as an artist, I know you're very particular about what you would put your words on.
Yeah.
Tell me, what is it about that particular product?
And I had that work with Lux before. I met him through Dirtbag. You know what I'm saying? Because Dirtbag, we was doing a project called CCOT. So it's like, that's when I met him on the engineering tip. And I didn't even know he made beats because it was just over there engineering the project. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, by the time the day was over, he was like, I make beats too. And I was like, yeah, let me check out something. And he played a few, and I was like, wow, you got some real bangers, you know what I'm saying? That from that day forward, we made a connection, and we stayed in touch. Like, if I needed him on something to do some things in the background, he'd come and do them for me. If he needed me to help him with some wordplay or something with some artists or whatever, he called me, and like vice versa.
So I like what I'm hearing. It sounds like there's real collaboration among Miami artists.
Yeah, especially with me. Like I collaborate with anybody that makes great music. Like if you have something great in you and I can see it, I will put my talent on the line just to put you out there with me because it's like I see something in you, know what I mean? And I'm not afraid to get on the song with anybody. I'm not scared to stand up next to Jigga, Wayne, whoever. So why not give the little underdog a chance? You feel me? When I got a little light shining on me, I could put the underdog next to me so he can get a little shine. And I'm not scared of him taking my shine because I'm always going to shine. You feel me? But it's a lot of that not going on in Dade County music era. You feel me? Because if you got a little bit of shine on you and it's an underdog next to you and the light is shining, he's going to be seen too. But a lot of people don't connect the dots like that. You feel me? It's like kind of crab in the bucket game because if they see you on top, they're going to try to grab your leg just to cling on. You feel me? But they ain't really want to come from the bottom with the work and the work ethic that you have to do to get to the top. They just wait to see you get on with somebody and they're like, oh, I'm going to run behind him now. Instead of being from the bottom to the top. You feel me?
So talk to me about your biggest frustration. I mean, you've been here, forever, stick and all that. You're Mr. Pep Rally, Carroll City, Northwestern.
Yeah.
I mean, but you did it in a way that, this is before social media and everything else. But I imagine you still have some of those frustrations today.
Yeah.
What do you think the Miami rap scene, specifically Miami rap, where is it going? And where does it need to go in order for these artists?
I feel like we need a big major company to develop, or if they already developed, just to put a magnifying glass on these artists because we have some great gems out here in Miami that could be real major artists. Like, okay, example, I was next to Armando from the beginning to the top, you feel me? So I was with him when he was going to these clubs. Talk about Pitbull. I was taking him places, he was taking me places. who's washing each other's hands. You feel me? I take him to the Black Hood with all the goons. He take me to the Spanish spot with all the Chicos. And it was vice versa. I was getting love from them, and he was getting love from them. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like the connection between one person and one person, putting that together and spreading it on both sides of the table, you can get a better accomplished mission. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's like, you can't really accomplish it if you ain't got no help. And everybody needs help. You can do it by yourself, but you can only play your position to the best of your position. That's why when you got a team is a team. Teams win Super Bowls and championships. It's like if I'm on offense and I make a touchdown and you're on defense, you're going to be happy. If you score on defense and I'm on offense, I'm going to be happy because we're scoring. We're trying to win the game. We're in this together. And people ain't like not in it together no more. Everybody is selfish in Miami. That's what I think. Even though they act like they love each other, but I don't think it's really no love because it's not showing. Like example, like Atlanta. Every time someone's on in Atlanta, they spread the love. You feel me? They go with another Atlanta artist and another Atlanta artist. They got a big mural of all these great artists from Atlanta that have been doing their thing. We can have the same mural if we put our minds and our work ethics together. That's how I feel. And plus, we need more outlets as far as radio-wise because I give it up to A. When I go to the A, I always hear artists from Atlanta on the radio that I never heard in my life, but they banging them like they're a celebrity. And we don't have that outlet here in Miami. Like the DJs don't go hard for the Miami artists. They copycat and play what is already out right now. Instead of breaking records, they're just playing records. They're following the leader instead of like, you know what? We're going to break this new Miami sound. That's why when I made my own little genre of music as far as the stick music, it was like a whole wave, a tsunami over Miami because it's like, oh, this is ours. We got something that belongs to us and we know this ours. So it's like, it's coming back to taking that back and standing for it.
Talk a little bit about that Miami sound, because in some circles, when you say, what is Miami music, you might hear Pitbull, right? Yeah. Or in some circles, you might hear something else. But for you, and you have sort of created a space of this is Miami sound. What is that Miami sound?
Well, I call it like stick music, but stick music is like feel-good music. It's like sometimes when you feel like nobody can't stop your vibe, you need to put on vibing. Because when you in your zone, once a person is in their zone, they can't be stopped. Like everything is tied up right, screws are bolted tight, and they just got the things on like they got the things on like the horse, and they'll just see forward. They don't see to the side or to the other side. They just looking forward, and it's all about forward because you're not trying to go backwards. You're trying to go forward. So when I came with the stick music, I had a beat from a dog ghetto style. You know, he make a lot of my beats. You know what I'm saying? But I had this beat for like a couple of years, and it was like fighting me, and I'm not used to getting whooped by tracks. You know what I'm saying? So it's like this really making me want to go somewhere. And I did a lot of research as far as what was going on in my city at the time. Everybody was in a party spirit because of, it was party utensils on the street at that time that helped people party, you know what I'm saying? So everybody had their little party pack. So once you got your party pack, you couldn't be stopped, you understand what I'm saying? As far as when you want to go to this club, it's bumping over here, you going to the next one, you going to the next one. But now when you going to the next one, I was out there hand to hand myself, getting CDs pressed up with a marker out of Locgrind, writing my name on it, sitting in the car, like stuffing them in the sleeves myself, putting a couple in every pocket, then walking to the venue and feel the vibe of the people. When somebody walk over me like, boy, what's up with that music, boy? I whip the CD out. I don't just pass the CDs out, just throw them so you could leave the room and they be all over the floor. So when I was passing out CDs, I seen like, whoa, ain't nothing on the floor. You know what I'm saying? So I might have something here. And at the time, it was like doing Memorial Weekend and all that. So a lot of people was in town in Miami for that little weekend or whatever. So it kind of connected with that and spread it like an epidemic. Like went this way and that way and this way and that way because people was getting those CDs and hearing the music. They were like, what is this? And it was the party music. It's like, I want to get my groove on. Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? And like, because all the time people don't want to hear the real, like, kill, murder, robbery, this, that on the music, because like we live in that every day. It's like I don't want to hear it about it. I can look at the news to see some of that. So it's like when I put this music on, I want to be like, they can't stop me. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I was trying to bring to the table. Some feel-good music where people can't break your vibe.
Is there anything else you want to add before we wrap up on what will I be able to get a sneak peek of Runway? Just like a few seconds to mix into this piece.
Call Locks.
Okay.
Cause he got me on hold right now, waiting on it. You know what I'm saying? If I actually got a copy on the CD, but I have to find it, and it ain't.
I'll call him when we wrap up and see, because he owes me some beats anyways, so I can use in this piece. So I'll see if he has like a few
you can
seconds.
get some tracks from G too.
So.
You know, Ghetto got them bangers too. You know, ghetto style.
I know.
When you hear that, you know what's finna happen. You know what I'm saying? But all I can say is we need more outlay as far as video links and links to get people music heard and get them seen, and that'll be a whole great door opener for Dade County music.
So it sounds like this idea of Nightcap debut, even though there's one person doing it right now,
it needs
is
to
something that's...
It needs to be at least 10 more.
And spread out more locally.
Yeah. Like from Key West all the way to Polk County.
Like I even see Revolt TV looks like they have the right idea. Hopefully it does end up merging out where people are able to actually submit their music, like a local artist here from the Polk and Beans or Overtown, and could get their video played on Revolt. I know that's what Puff Daddy initiated, wanted to start it with, so hopefully it goes in that direction and it'll be another outlet like the Box.
Yeah.
That's on a nationwide level.
Okay.
Thank you. This is going to be perfect.